Hi guys, it's Mr. S.T.A.L.K.E.R here, and today we're going to be playing Stalker Clear Skys. This is my first time playing it. I have dabbled in it a little bit at the very beginning. I'm trying to get some playtesting done, and I like it a lot. I find it a lot more interesting than Shadows of Chernobyl. We're playing it on Master Difficulty, and if you see me miss anything, be sure to yell at me, and get extremely mad that way, because there's no other way to learn, so. I didn't know the Stalker engine could handle a sun.
Look who we got visiting our swamps. Hello, Mark. You became quite a legend. I was collecting bottles one after another in our base. You know why you've never heard of it?
Colt, leave the Merc alone with your dirty jokes. I need to see him.
I've heard the beginning a little bit. If you guys want to read it, you can pause it. I wish I could take his clothes. And I wish I didn't see that either.
Got some fresh air? You look, as I said. No, I see. We're having.
He's basically just talking about how everything's just in it. They're researchers, they're not fighters, they don't do action-y things, and that's what I'm here for. And I need to help them out, otherwise everybody's gonna die. Because, of course, that's what happens in the real world too, of course, obviously. Oh. I thought that was a firearm.
Visitor? I'll be at last.
Now I'm heavily armed. Do you see how quick that was too? It's like, what, 2 minutes? And I've already got a gun. They work quickly.
Stalker, what do you want?
Okay. The playtest ended after this, so I'll be taking it slow.
Merc, there are anomalies ahead. Be careful. Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you.
Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna bother trying to organize this mess. Okay. Bolts.
Oh, by the way, you can sometimes find
Oh,
artifacts and anomalies. You can't see them, but detectors spot them easily enough. If you get close enough, your detector will indicate the location of the artifact, and then you just pick it up easy as pie. Keep in mind that your current detector isn't exactly top of the line. It only shows the distance to the artifact.
Run for the tower! The monsters can't get you there!
You're right on time, bro. I'm real low on ammo, so let's make the best of it together.
fighters. Any mission is approaching. Get to cover now.
Oh. This is the only Stalker I haven't played. I play a little Pripyat, and when you hide indoors, there's no door here, so I'm probably... Well, that's a great way to start a game. It's just die automatically. Well, that's it, guys. I guess that's the end of the game. No, can't. I don't have my weapons anymore. Or I do. It's, okay, so you can't pull weapons out here. Oh, I feel like there might be loot down here. Or I really am just wasting time. Okay. So I might have mentioned it before, but if you guys see anything that I missed, please make sure to let me know. Because I'm assuming that this place is pretty much open all the time, so.
You survived the emission again. I'm not even that surprised. Our boys picked you up not far from the tower when things calmed down a bit. You know, Bien Polev was right. You defy scientific explanation. He believes that you acquired some, let's say, unusual abilities, which help you survive anomalous activity that would literally tear anyone else down to atoms. Also, it looks like something is increasing your body's performance in several areas, to the point that our monitoring equipment goes off the scale. Wait. Don't get too excited. There's always a fly in the ointment. Every emission harms your nervous system, and if this continues, you will die. A normal emission is the release of energy accumulated in the zone. A discharge, if you like. But what's happening now is completely different. In my opinion, the increasing regularity of these emissions is the zone's response to some sort of serious threat, akin to the response provided by a human immune system. It is difficult to rationally explain coexistence between humans and the zone. The zone tolerates us in some areas and forbids us from going to others. Whatever is beyond the Scorcher and further towards the center of the zone is taboo, a place where stalkers are not supposed to set foot. I think that recent events in the zone are related to the fact that someone broke that taboo and made it past the brain scorcher. It's hard to say. To answer that question, I would need to know what's in the center of the zone. Some say the monolith, others say the Vishgranter. The more unpretentious ones dream about fields of rare artifacts. I was at the power plant myself, a young specialist at the time, but I don't know what's there now. What I can say is that the Scorcher appeared for a reason. It prevents the center of the zone from being reached. People cannot go beyond the brain scorcher. I didn't think so until the large emission. Hell, nobody thought so. However, if you consider the emissions to be a defensive reaction, then the answer is obvious. Someone made it through the Scorcher, and the emission was the zone's response. And since the emissions haven't stopped, whoever it was must still be alive. The zone is trying to get them, and it's killing everything that's alive in the process. I know a lot about the zone, but I can't share everything with you. You'll just have to trust me on some things. A system, any system, needs to be in equilibrium. The zone is unstable right now, and this instability is increasing. If the constant emissions aren't stopped, the zone will become so unstable that a new disaster will occur. Which brings us to what Clear Sky is doing. We're trying to prevent that disaster. You're right, but we do know how to prevent a disaster and stop the emissions, and that means something. We have to find out who was in the center of the zone, and there's a strange connection between you and the zone. On the one hand, every new emission gradually kills you. On the other hand, you survive in situations where others don't stand a chance. My gut feeling tells me that your abilities, your gift, your curse, call it what you will, they mean you can get through places that others wouldn't even dream of. And at the moment, we need to act very quickly. I knew you'd ask that. The answer is simple. If the emissions aren't stopped, your nervous system will burn out and you'll die. Help us and you'll save yourself. Now this may sound like a line from a corny movie. Unfortunately, yes. Then listen carefully. We have made use of all our contacts and connections in the zone. As a result, we know that a certain stalker at the cordon was asking Sidorovich about some very strange components. That's all we have for the moment. But it's a lead. Through these swamps, of course. How else?
So it looks like we have to go save everybody's lives. Again.
Внимание, анекдот. Как-то один мажор присытился своей халявной жизнью. Захотелось ему как снег.
What you need, Stalker?
Sorry for the silence. I'm just
So you can take
a
your
little overwhelmed by
blindfold
the story, and it's
Don't you try to follow me. It won't work.
what I just do.
If you want to come back to the base, find one of the guys at the fishing camp.
What I want to do? Oh, okay. I'm just really
Mark,
forgetting
it
that
looks
I'm
like you're at the
recording,
Great
to be honest
Swamps
with
now.
you.
Be extremely careful and don't try to be a hero. Check out your PDA.
I'm also
You should find the location of our
an expert
squad
marksman.
there.
I never
I
miss.
suggest you get yourself over to the fishing camp. That's where they are.
Oh, shit. Okay, this was a really bad idea. Oh. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, well, that happened. Let's go with the autosave. Oh my. Well, okay. That's a great way to start this. Well. You know what? That's irritating. Okay, so I will cut it here, and I will, the next episode, I'll be sure to start where I was last. Alright, see you guys.